Hello and welcome to another Day of Billions custom map. On this map we spawn in the center of the map with a nice protected area. We have some wood production around our base, a bit of space for housing, some farming and some very valuable quarries nearby. There is one spiral path leading towards our base that then ends in a relatively open area outside where the zombies can spawn in all directions. While they might spawn on all sides though, they eventually have to enter that spiral path towards our base, making that a prime defense position to pick them off before they reach our valuable command center. Now waves start at day 10, so you have a bit of time to build up and decide which units or what kind of defenses you want to build. There is very little reason to expand past your initial starting area though, so you have to make do with all the resources you find there. Waves start at day 10 with the final wave happening at day 80. The waves do get stronger over time, but since this is a bit of an older map, there are no buffs for the zombies, but also no buffs for ourselves to be gained. Now you might think I've seen this map. There is a very similar map that actually inspired this one, which is called 50,000 Giants, I think. And this is basically a more toned down version of that. The 50,000 Giant version is, as the title suggests, very hard and kind of ridiculous. But if you want to see a similar map like this, but pumped up to 11, I'll leave a link to that in the description. I'll also leave a link to this map in the description as well. And a small reminder again to like the videos, that helps me. With that, I hope you enjoy the run. I guess that's also nice. How far does this reach? Oh, that doesn't reach them all. Huh? Maybe I'll build the tech building here. Should get that right away too. And well, this is a bit far away here too. Oh, wait, can I move this down here? Okay, I guess we lose one sawmill position, that's okay. Well, losing the storage though is not as good. It's kinda bad actually. Well, this energy needed sounds pretty good for a limited building space mode. Oh wait, that was the... I wanted to build a warehouse there, not the workshop actually. Oops. Wait, can I? Oh, we can't build it here. Huh. I can't build it there. Oh, this is awkward now. Actually. And I messed up there. Okay, this didn't work out. So I kind of already messed up. Okay. Move this 2 tiles over, but we still can't build a warehouse there then. Okay.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
This covers this still, okay. I mean, maybe I can build the warehouse outside. Like here, and it'll cover the oil. Wait, no, I guess I could build it probably here, right? Can I build it here? Okay, this works. Good enough, I'll say. Hey, Mass Batman. How's it going? Well, we tend the waves start. Okay, so we still have a bit of time. Let's take up first. Try to get to items or something. I mean, we don't have that much oil on the map actually, so I'll have to say. Oh, and I probably need some space for wonders too. I forgot about that. Well, we'll see. Have more farms, yes. Okay, let's build that. Oh, we do have power plants. Build some here.
Vote for your mayor.
This seems both probably useless, but we'll take the execute attack just in case. What the hell is this map? 10 minutes is already done. Well, I thought it would be not too long of a map then, most likely, but we'll see. I mean, we still have to upgrade a lot and get a lot of units, and then assuming we'll get giant waves pretty fast. But yeah, we'll see. Now I could use more wood. I mean, more storage would have been nice for that.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, here we go again.
I mean, I guess you guys run around, scout all this.
Building completed.
Oh, I also probably should have found a place for soldier centers, huh? I guess here? Like this, maybe? I guess we can build some stuff out here too.
Attention. Building completed.
Wait, I have stone towers. I guess we could use those. Also, we don't want gates. That's just silly.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Okay, I probably could optimize this all a bit more this early game, but you know. Especially the capping resources. It's not great.
Building completed.
More warehouses would be nice, or more storage. So high as well. Reminds me of the 50k giant map. Yeah, it seems like it's inspired by that, but like a bit more reasonable. Which, I mean, we'll see. About the more reasonable thing. I think on that one we had unlimited food and stuff, things though right from the start, right? We didn't need to build farmings, just units. Or did we build farming too?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You know, I'll put these Teslas out there later if I need them. I guess I could just build another warehouse out here for now.
Attention. Building
Just so I have more storage.
attention.
Does somebody need a mayor?
Advanced mill energy supply. I mean, if we ever use advanced mills on this map, I guess. Well, we're running low on energy somewhat, so maybe. Oh, I'm also not using my free stuff. He cheated. Okay-ish, doing okay-ish. All recovering. I have a feeling the first wave is going to be like 500k something. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. So I'm starting unit production. I probably should get more soldier centers here. And then tech for oil. I mean, we have advanced quarries already, so that's good. Do I have the bank? Yeah, I have the bank.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Over here we put bank and market.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Where are my rangers? So does it... Oh, it...
What's up?
Wait, it's not a spiral here anymore, so no, only the first one is a spiral.
Now, okay.
Okay. To know, I guess.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Just kind of. Wait, do we even need the Tesla tower? Looks like we don't need it.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
High five.
Guess I'm kind of running lowish on food.
Attention. Technology research finished. Attention. Building completed.
Engineering center, let's go. Get the oil.
Building completed.
Not sure if we need those, like, lookout towers actually. Like, I can just probably just build a beholder eventually.
Building completed.
We'll see.
Attention.
No, Achilles.
Completed.
Hey, Jumbo Jet. A high five. Or high five to you. Thank you for the 60 months. Holy. 5 years. Jeez.
Attention.
Doing this for too long. The only explanation. Okay, well I do need... I guess these are for power plants, these places.
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, I could use some power plants.
Attention. Building completed.
Was waiting...
Attention. Building completed.
I guess I need some energy for now. These farms here don't seem that good, to be honest.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
But I don't know what else to build here. I don't need that much wood income right now. So we do this.
Attention. Building completed.
Um,
Building completed.
yeah, not sure where I would build the wonders actually. I guess we'll have to delete some housing probably and build some wonder stuff down here.
Completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
Yes, there.
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, those are normal snipers here.
Attention.
They're not buffed in any way.
Completed.
Wonder if they have enough range to reach over here. I guess rangers come back, maybe. We want them for kiting or something.
Attention.
Okay. And I'm still not using my free Tesla towers, but you know, that's...
Attention.
That's how things work with me. Well, I hope the first wave isn't too bad actually, because I don't have that many snipers yet.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Build a lot of towers to fill, but not enough snipers. Oh, I should get a in and a victorious actually. Probably makes more sense than what I'm doing. Oh, there's zombies coming. Little bug or 3 snipers in tower? Probably 3 snipers in tower. You mean this one?
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, we're starting with harpies.
Attention. Building completed.
And then Victorious? I guess, yeah, Victorious and then Nicotomy. Oh, there's also a giant.
Technology research finished. Attention.
Villain, nice. Not having enough storage actually is a real problem. Because like I'm overcapping, but if I want to save up for wonders or something, it's just not working out. I guess Lightning Spire
Some infected
and Atlasment Transmuter are good options too. Does a sniper have 100 damage normally? That's a place life. Yeah, 100 damage for normal and 110 for the veteran. I'm not misremembering.
building completed.
Is it possible for modders to change the towers? Slow towers for more like tower defense game? Not sure how easy modding that part would be.
They are trying to break through.
Okay, well, we get. I guess we're getting constant waves now, as it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I haven't researched Titans yet, so well. Guess we're getting a lot of wonders first.
Attention. Building completed.
Not sure I want to build the food wonder actually.
Some infected are near the colony. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, let's start wonders here. Oh no, there's a tower in the way then. Should get that energy wonder. First try, yeah, it's a bit of a chaos what I'm building and where I'm building, to be honest. I mean, I still want the Beholder too.
Attention. Building completed.
Telephone pole? I don't know what you mean by that.
Attention. Building completed.
I guess. Two more houses here. Then again, we'll probably build the other wonders here too. Maybe one up here. Yeah, rangers. We're supposed to be kiting.
Building completed.
Oh, I don't want you in there.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of town. Wait, I already don't have enough stone and iron.
Completed.
Oh, I guess, yeah, the I really should have built more warehouses. I'm still regretting not having more warehouses.
Just give me something to shoot.
A horde of infected are on their way. Defenses are being attacked.
Okay, energy wonder.
Target's gonna love it. Let's go.
The stone walls to the left side of the map. Oh, this here? I'm not sure why they're there. I can't help with that either. I still haven't researched Titans. I tagged fast for Titans and then... I mean, thankfully we didn't need them yet, so... But yeah.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Oh yeah, I wanted to build the inn too. Not enough gold. I guess that goes somewhere here.
Sniper is ready.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really a big housing area. Like, I'm gonna run out of workers eventually. I feel like.
Sniper is ready.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Okay.
Sniper is ready.
Left victorious, I guess, here.
Trying to break through.
Housing area is getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we build stuff outside here too eventually. Like, I can't fill all of that. Like, I don't have enough workers or food for that eventually. Like, we can still get some advanced farms and stuff, but...
Building completed.
Sniper is ready.
How many days on this? I have no idea. I assumed it's not too long, but don't know.
The walls are under attack. Building completed.
I mean... I guess some of the giants attack those walls out there, yeah, but... Maybe to buy you, like, a tiny bit of time.
Sniper is ready.
But they do reach on that other path though in stone towers, that's good. I was hoping they would. I think just barely though, so...
A horde of infected
That's not too bad. Maybe as, like, maybe if it's full, a second row of stone towers would still hit. Then again, the wood towers are not shooting, that's one difference. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Only if they walk super close. Maybe there's a chance.
Sniper is ready.
I don't want to destroy the warehouse here now, but... That's how I feel when playing any city builder game. You build housing, and with time you have to put more and more buildings. You have to have those houses in the influence area. There's less and less. Yeah, especially if you don't know beforehand what are all the things you have to build. And you need the police department and the fire department. And oh, I know that feeling. In the end, there's like one luxury building with people in it.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Wait, I researched Tanados? Oh, I wanted to research Titans. Oh. That didn't work out.
Building completed.
Have I researched the oil wonder yet? No.
They are trying to break through.
Oh, upgrades to buy, right? Yeah. I'll expand further here. No, so far neither my units nor the zombies are buffed. I don't think it is a map that buffs either one. Research those stone towers.
I need to kill sniper is ready.
I mean, I can build out the defenses here more and more eventually. But, yeah. I feel like we're... I mean, I guess I could do farming out here too, and then we need to find... I guess I could make more housing here. Eventually. I'm kind of out of housing already, right? Which doesn't seem like a good thing.
Sniper is ready.
Hey, Bollocks. You ever considered playing NO 1800? I did play it once. Like, yeah, one... I don't want to call it playthrough, like one full run. Didn't intrigue me as much as I hoped,
The mighty Titan is
to be
here.
honest. Like, it was fun for the one run, but I didn't feel like playing it again after that.
Excuse me?
Okay, research the oil wonder. I guess we could get a beholder so we can actually see those waves too. A lot of towers prepared that I'm not really using yet.
Sniper is ready.
A horde of infected are on their way.
All right.
The mighty
Really fun with
Titan
content
is
mods?
here.
Ah, I never tried those. Yeah, all the Anno games to me fall into the category of it's fun playing them like once or twice and then I move on. That's just me though. So.
Sniper is ready.
There were a few more houses. Yeah, I can get more food than I have workers, so I guess we need more workers at some point somehow. Not sure how we do that yet.
Building completed.
Oh, I should have waited with the energy wonder until I was closer so it would bring the energy outside.
Death, lovely death.
At least it covered everything here.
Building completed.
Means I guess also don't need this Tesla tower here anymore that might be blocking pathing. I mean, there's pathing around it, but it still might cause issues.
A horde of infected are on their way.
The mighty Titan is here.
Sniper is ready. Let's go.
Okay. I mean, I haven't tried the...
The dungeon awaits.
What was it called? City Skylines 2. Like, it had some bad reviews when it released. But maybe they fixed those things. Does anyone know?
Technology research building.
Sniper is ready.
You kinda... I mean, I'm not feeling city builder right now. I mean, I'm kinda doing a city building. But I do want to play that eventually.
The mighty Titan is here.
So, thank you so much for the 38 months. Appreciate it. And also, thank you, Cask Strength. A few minutes earlier. I think I missed yours. Wave music bug? It might be. I mean, there's constant waves, so I guess it's relative, right? Which we should get vision for eventually. Okay, let's build the oil wonder and then go from there. Started City Skylines 2 recently, and the performance is a little wonky, but it's actually a fun game. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll wait a bit. Like, it's again, I'm not feeling to build it just right now, so I might wait a bit longer. I played the first one, and that one was pretty good. So,
Sniper is ready.
I mean, I don't really need that much wood income, so we can just ignore that position. Put the oil here. We put those on high targets, so they try to take out the giants better.
Just tell me what to kill.
You played Age of Darkness? I did.
Yeah.
Mostly when it was first released in early access, though. And then I think once, maybe, no, twice since then. Like it's an okay game, but it just doesn't hit the right itch for me so far.
Yes. Oh,
Like, they do a lot of things good, some better than Tab as well, but also some things worse, in my opinion. So I guess it's a bit of preferencing, but I think, for me personally, Tab is still the better game. Which is unfortunate, because Age of Darkness is getting updates. And better responses from devs and everything. So. Was thinking of trying it, just curious about your thoughts on it. I mean, if you're looking for a Tab-like game, then it's decent. I find the pathfinding there is a bit wonky. It does have hotkeys for everything, which is really nice. I find it visually, like, I like the setting and stuff, and some of the stuff looks nice, but I find it hard to distinguish things, like your own units or the well, it's called nightmares there. So for me, it's hard to see, like, where's the what kind of zombies or nightmares are attacking you, how scary is the next position and such. I do like the addition of heroes. I think that's a good thing. I think they decided to not have a noise mechanic, which I think was the wrong choice. Like, I think you can make a game like this without a noise mechanic, but you need to do something else to make it interesting. Like, it needs to be a conscious choice to not use the noise mechanic that Tab uses. And I feel like they just didn't implement it. They didn't think of a better way to make it more interesting. Like, I find map clearing not as interesting or defending for that reason. I don't personally like. I like the farms, for example, are circles there instead of like squares here, which I hate for blending. Like, it looks nicer sometimes, but it makes it a lot harder to build your city and figure out where you can build and can't build. It did fix a lot of my small complaints I had when I initially tested early access. Like, I will give credit there. Like, things that shouldn't be in the finished game, but it was early access, so it made sense. Some of them were just there, like upgrading buildings was annoying. Some bugs where, like, warehouses could stack. I mean, people didn't believe me it was a bug, but they fixed it afterwards. And stuff like that. Like, they did a lot of improvements. I played a bit of the campaign, which I'd say needed some balancing tweaks, but overall was at least in an interesting state. And again, I did like having like the heroes. The Tab heroes aren't really heroes, while the heroes in Age of Darkness are actually heroes, which is way nicer. Hey Alvinia, thanks for dropping the prime, I appreciate that. Do I need like a second engineering center? We can build those titans fast. I mean, I don't have that much income actually. Probably, I guess I should make these stone towers too, so they reach the outer circle more. Oh, and we wanted a
The
beholder.
mighty Titan is here.
My rifle is
The nightmares are also pretty static and don't really roam much. Yeah. That's true. I didn't like the light mechanic actually. And building with the light mechanic. That felt always tedious to me. I did like that they had like hero nightmares around the map sometimes that gave you bonuses. Or the resources from them you could use for bonus. I think that was pretty nice.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Playing at 7.7 seems quite challenging, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean,
The mighty Titan
I'm
is
sure.
here.
Yeah.
Is it tea
I
time?
beat it on,
Oh, hello.
what was it called? Nightmare back then. But yeah, I have no doubt that on highest difficulty it is quite challenging.
Sniper is ready.
More about how fun I think it is to play. And I guess one of the biggest concerns for me always was like the length of a run, which is like 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Which is too long in my opinion. I like the 80 days in tab where it's like a bit less than 2 hours if you're doing no pause. And in Age of Darkness it's like 4 hours no pause,
The mighty Titan
which is
here.
quite rough, to be honest.
Sniper is ready. Just give me
Oh,
some.
I still forgot about the holder again. Yeah, maybe I should build some. I mean, I could build a row of housing behind them or farming if I need to. Because we have more food than we have workers right now, right? So we'll eventually run out of well, workers to build more troops. I initially thought we would fill all of this with troops and towers, but yeah, we definitely don't have what we need for that. So yeah, I mean, there's some things better, some things worse. Overall, I do prefer tab right now. But I say look at some gameplay. Like I do have a few YouTube videos of Age of Darkness that you can look at. Most of them are of an older version though, so if there's like minor things I'm complaining about, they might already be updated or fixed. So just keep that in mind. Or look someone who's played more recently.
The mighty Titan is here.
But yeah. But if you're making the choice, like which one should you try first, I would recommend tab first. And then if you want to play more like that, look into Age of Darkness. I personally like Alien Marauder the most as a tab-like game. But that was abandoned, for all I know, too, in early access. So it's a bit tab in space, like tab with StarCraft 2 mixed.
Infected are on their way.
That was Hey Noodles. And
The mighty Titan is here.
Sniper is ready.
reminds me of the 10k giant. Well, this one was inspired by the 50k giant map, but it seems that inside, I think on that one we got just unlimited food basically. Here we had to build our own food. Like it's a smaller scale map, I would say, where like you're using, there's fewer zombies, but also your economy is like a lot worse, so you're getting a lot less. Have you played Against the Storm?
I smell death coming.
I haven't. I've
Nice.
gotten a lot of recommendations for it, and I still want to try it at some point.
The mighty Titan
From what
is
I've
here.
seen from it, which isn't much, like 10 minutes, I think it's gonna be fun too. Like it has different ascension or difficulty modes, right? I think it probably would be fun to play through them all once, and then after that, I'd probably move on from it. But I mean, that's good enough, right? I don't think it would need more. Okay, now we're having more workers than food, so we'll eventually
Infected are on their way.
need more food.
The
Which I
mighty
guess we could do
Titan is
fishing
here.
actually then.
Sniper is ready.
I know. It is a bit madness, but think about fishing.
Sniper is ready.
I don't want the Titans here like at the initial small space, and then in emergency they can move up here and still defend.
Titan is here.
Because they're also the ones who are gonna take out a lot of the small stuff, right? Like the snipers can take down the giants and then the Titans take down the rest, hopefully. I guess technically they should be a bit further down, but I'll wait until I've built them 3 more. They were all here.
The mighty Titan is here.
Building completed.
There's awesome talented fishers to be able to catch fish while snipers are making so much noise above them. Well, the fish are used to the noise now, so they don't mind it that much. You're right, there are many difficulties in some seal events which are great to play. Yeah, I don't know enough about it yet to comment on it, but from what I've seen and heard from it, it seems like a pretty good game. I mean, it doesn't say how they are fishing. Maybe they're just throwing in grenades there anyway. You know, doesn't matter that there's noise.
You read my mind.
It's an ancient map. I know. At least it showed up, I think, in the recent things on the workshop. There was a similar map that this one is inspired by. I think that is a lot older. Like 50,000 giants or something. Where you don't actually build an up in economy, you just have a big area, build housing, and then a ton of titans and snipers. And you have to do it really fast because otherwise you die instantly.
The mighty Titan is here.
This one seems like the map also kind of said a more relaxed version of that. Okay, I do need more food. I mean, I guess we could fish on the outside too, right? I mean, spitters might kill this, actually. I don't know. But we can try. Yeah, I thought Hunter Cottages here, but they only give 4 food, which is not a lot, to be honest.
The mighty Titan is here.
But they would be better.
Building completed. Building completed. Building completed. Building completed.
So yeah, basically we are trying to find the balance where we have the same amount of workers as food, because that's basically the limit for how many snipers we can get. And then, well, some titans, but they shouldn't factor in too much. I mean, I could also build farming here, right? Instead of housing, but...
The mighty Titan is here.
Well, if we do that, then where do we build the housing, right?
I need to explode a skull. Yeah.
Yeah, I could remove some of the... formals too for food, eventually. That is true. I mean, we've nearly made the round here, so I guess eventually... maybe I do want the second row of snipers on this side too.
Sniper is ready.
Building completed.
Just give me something.
I guess technically I'd rather have them here, but I already built the housing there, so...
The mighty Titan is here.
Oh, yeah, see, the spitters are getting that. So we'll probably have to repair that every now and then.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Try to push towers further down the path and place more houses behind.
The mighty Titan is
And so I'm
here.
doing I turn into farms, but I'm not sure how effective. The problem is, if this was all a spiral, I would agree with you, right? We could just move the defenses further out. But the problem is, here there's everywhere connections, right? So if I build like housing everywhere here, which we could, then we don't get the benefit as much from like the spiral here to take down stuff over time. It could still be better because I guess we are wasting a lot of food. But I can't build like my defenses out here and still have like housing here and farming there. I don't think that'll work.
The mighty Titan is here.
Maybe go half a spiral outwards or something. I mean, the hunter cottages will pull spitters forward here, and then they can actually shoot them earlier, I guess. It's an expensive way to kill a few zombies earlier, but you know, it's a way. Okay, let's build a second engineer center, get all those titans.
Are on their way.
Then we can destroy those buildings when we don't need them anymore.
The mighty Titan is here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
But
Building complete.
not kill the towers in the ring, just build farms and then houses behind. But where do I get the workers then, right? That's like now we have a balance of workers and food. I mean, I could move some of those farms, I guess.
The mighty Titan is here.
And then build housing here, build the farms out there. I guess it's easier to build towers than nearby. I think I'm gonna build a second row of towers here actually, so they're really
A
fine.
timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Service OP op Kensei OP op service OP op chat OP op.
Build this though.
Nice day to die.
Hey, servus. Thanks for the prime and the 15 months, appreciate it.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Night is ready.
They are trying to
Simple, start building stone houses on top of other
The
stone
mighty
houses.
Titan
Let's
is
go on.
here.
I mean, the zombies do that too on some maps, right? Building multiple of their houses on top of each other. Be only fair if I could do that too. I guess maybe I'll put the titans down here. By then the snipers have taken down some of the giants maybe. No, actually I have quite a few from these fishing get infected. We shouldn't really have unit losses otherwise on this map, but
The mighty
for now they're going
Titan
around
is
the
here.
corner. Once I filled these buildings, towers, the snipers, we can
The
move the
mighty
titans
Titan
there.
is here.
Some skyscrapers. Yeah, we need to advance into the next age. That would be kind of neat. This is where, if I build things in a different order, we would have energy out here.
the walls are under attack.
We need a recalculate energy range button or something like that.
The mighty Titan is here.
I mean, at least some of them run in the inner ring. The giants apparently want the outer one. You know, snipers are protecting this corner here. Like this one at least is somewhat protected. It'll still get infected every now and then.
The mighty Titan is here. The mighty Titan is here.
Yes, that already did cover as far as it would go there. Okay. That seem to be more open than needed for zombie spawns. Like they tend to keep to the same path roughly. Yeah, I mean, it depends how much spawns in the end, right? Like if massive amount spawn, then they'll use those paths a bit more.
The mighty
I thought it was fully spirals all the way out. Or like 2 or 3 spirals.
Titan is here.
Not as interconnected here. So it's not exactly as I hoped for. But, you know, we play with what we get. I think the 50,000 giant map was basically 1 spiral in the middle and then I think like 4 smaller paths on the outside or something like that.
They are trying to break into the building.
The mighty Titan is here. The mighty Titan is here.
The colony is under attack.
Okay. Few more titans. How many days left? I have no idea. I thought it was like a 30-day map or something. So clearly I was already wrong. Hey, Battle Bunny. Like, I'm wondering if there are semi-space spots to build and only have to repair Tesla towers to connect. Yeah, I mean, maybe here, somewhere. Build a bit. But then the Tesla towers would probably pull in towards it and then somewhat, like, would see it. But maybe you could pull something like that off. How's the leg and ass? Beautiful as ever. On a more serious note, knee's getting a bit better. Like got some insults last week that should help a bit.
The mighty Titan
And
is here.
I'm starting to try small walks again.
The mighty Titan is here.
Hopefully it'll get a lot better. Sitting is still not great. I think it's gotten a bit better too though. But yeah. Mostly the special pillow is helping for now, and then I still have to call someone, but I'll probably get physiotherapy for my back. So
The mighty
it'll probably all take a while. But there's still hope.
The mighty Titan is here.
What about gym or pool? I don't know if swimming, how good swimming is with the knee, to be honest. Like biking is better than walking. I have to repair my bike though. I do prefer walking though, I just like it more. I haven't tried swimming yet, how that is.
The mighty Titan is
It was the
here.
plan to do that again in summer when it's easier, like there's an outdoor swimming public pool, however you call it in English, nearby. Which would be pretty neat. Okay, the wave musics are getting too many now. Let's mute it so we only have maybe one. Yeah, maybe not. maybe we still have to. But maybe we don't get a third and fourth in there. The tower defense map, well, you start in this middle here and then just build your defense. Like there's one spiral around you, like this path here. And then the rest is relatively
The
open.
mighty Titan is here.
They've been coming since day 10 and then pretty much every day is a wave.
The mighty Titan is here.
Yeah, in general, swimming is better. So I do agree with that. It's just anything. I'm not sure with my specific knee injury if it's better, but in general, I do agree. But I haven't tested swimming yet, so I do want to try that at some point soonish too.
The mighty Titan is here.
But the closest point to go swimming right now in winter for me,
Titan is here.
the best way to reach it for me would be by bike. And I haven't tried sitting on a bike yet with my tailbone pain, which I think is not going to be great. So I kind of want to wait another week for that too. So maybe then I'll try swimming. How that is. Oh, my food out there is getting infected. Okay. My income is dropping a lot too, so pulling those last 300 Titans and snipers is gonna get slower and slower. I mean, I'm also running out of oil now.
The mighty Titan is here.
Kinda means, yeah, I'm only producing out of one of them anymore. Yeah, as much as what works, you also need something you enjoy enough to stick to it. Yeah, that's always the problem for me, which is why I like hiking the most. So always try to do that if possible. I mean, currently it's not really hiking, I'm just doing short walks. I do like swimming, kind of. As long as it's not too far away to go somewhere, so that's why summer will be nice, because then I have something in close distance to actually go swimming to.
The mighty Titan is here.
Do you have super fat snow tires on your bike? Nope. Which is why currently, when it was like minus 8 degrees and somewhat slippery, I didn't want to drive it anyway, which is why repairing it, aside from I don't want to sit on it right now anyway, because it will hurt, wasn't a priority either. Okay, now I kind of need more soldier centers. Can we build them out here? No. I mean, I guess I can continue the stone towers a bit more. Use some gold that way. They're killing these walls out there. I don't know why these walls are out there. What did you do to your knee? Well, I can destroy one of the engineering centers because I don't have enough oil anyway for double production. But then again, I wanted to build towers there, technically. So with my knee, I have a meniscus tear in my left knee right now. Which I had for a while, and then I did fall onto my side on my knee. And it just, on top of that, general pain there. Which, the general pain is going somewhat away now. So then I'm gonna deal only with the tear. Which I hope didn't get worse through the fall, but I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell right now.
The mighty Titan is here.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
And then, yeah, once we have the last Titans, we can destroy this one too. I mean, eventually I want to build towers there when we don't have enough production anymore anyway. Sniper's still on high target body, and then the Titans down here can just shoot whatever is closest. Defense is a bit overkill. Well, I mean, it's not getting a lot better now, right? So it really depends how much is going to come at the end. Which is why I'm building out these stone towers here as well. Because if the final wave is pretty bad, we definitely want those delays. Look at that one slow. Does he kill the wall or something? You didn't need so many Titans. But I mean, what else am I gonna get? Like, what does not building Titans get me? I guess that's the real question. Thank you, Grimmage, for the 34 months. Fences on the back of my neck are sore, like I slept wrong, but I definitely did not sleep wrong. Put this in the wrong well, I mean, we're all at the point where we can complain about our pain, so, you know, it's not completely out of there.
The mighty Titan is here.
Get wasps instead. Ooh. I guess we could build wasps, actually. Once we're out of workers and food, maybe. As an addition to the defense. Spitters? Well, spitters ignore wasps. They go for everything else. Yeah, I wish I muted the music earlier. It's getting a bit annoying, to be honest. Yeah, I'll have to build one more Titan. And then we can destroy the other engineering center too. Mines would be better. Well, I was thinking wasps on the inside here, maybe. Like, mines, the problem with mines is they'll destroy also my stone towers that I'm building out, right? But wasps don't interfere with that. Like maybe if we, I don't know their range actually, but I guess the ones here would reach on the other side. What's going on? Kensei building fishing and now wasps. I know. Terrible. Well, we're not there yet. Like I'll still build the stone towers and the snipers first, but if we run out of those options, we will consider wasps. I guess we could also build iron traps instead. Gates next. I destroyed the gates that were on the map relatively fast. Why don't you put towers on the edges? They're one tile from the edge. Like on this side here? Well, I can only build two side by side, right? And I'm not going to put troops in here. This is not for troops. This is only for tankiness. Because they're tankier than stone walls, and giants will cleave everything in between anyway. And the zombies will more likely walk on the close side here, because it's like they'll always tend toward. They want to go around this corner as close as possible here, right? Because it's the shortest path. But they'll always tend to walk closer to this side. So we want the towers on this side. And not on that. Like, it's not true right here when they hit this corner, but after this, they'll always walk on the closer side. I mean, for giants, it doesn't matter. Because they don't fit through anyway. But for all the other zombies, we'll have them in the way. And then they'll have to deal with it right away. Oh, I should have built that Titan. I have the oil right now. Fishing tall with wasps, gates, and living ranges. That the real Kensei is in trouble. Maybe. I mean, I got 2 ranges from the mayor. We had crab mayors, I think. And we got 2 rangers which were useless. I guess energy needed minus 10% was good. Oh, I still have the bonus execute, I guess. I did build some advanced mills. So I guess not a lot, but some. But it's not a good mayor. I guess I still have 3 power blinds we got from the start too. I mean, technically you can't kite with a mutant here, maybe? Like, pull parts of the waves away.
The mighty Titan is here.
Okay, that was the last Titan. I'm wondering if I do need still... Like, do I need another soldier center? Are we gonna cap resources? Not really, right? If I'm still building towers out, I don't even need to replace it with a soldier center for now. Like, building the snipers faster doesn't seem valuable right now. Like, it's just draining my economy. Technically, I should stop building snipers for a while, do everything else, and then come back to the snipers. But since I don't know how long the map is, like, it might be 50 days for all I know. I guess we continue our sniper production too. That said, I guess I can destroy this one too already. You're gonna play something else after this? Well, it kind of depends how long the map is. I was hoping to, but yeah, we'll have to see. And how my butt feels and my back feels after this one.
Great man. My machine is ready. Yes, let's go. The world looks so tiny from up here.
Hurry up and then map. Map looks silly, I like it. I mean, it's kind of a neat map. I think if you... for people who remember the 50,000 giant map, which was very ridiculous, we wanted a map like that, but a bit on the easier side, more manageable side than this one might be for you. Which literally is the description of the map, so the map author did not lie. It's good. For now. We don't trust him, but, you know. Didn't lie so far. I still wonder how you were supposed to build though. Like, I'm curious, because I don't think I built how you were supposed to. I wonder if the way you were supposed to build was better. But like the housing was supposed to go in this direction. Yet the map did not lie yet. Yes, that's the important part. Ah, they're not coming? It's also a good example, like, zombies don't care about walls unless they walk into them. As you can see right here now. They don't attack them. Walls only matter if they're in the path of a zombie. And the rangers to the south. You want to kill them. Maybe I should have built stuff out here so it doesn't gather up before the final wave, huh? I feel like this was... Oh, okay, now they're coming. I was gonna say, this feels like a mistake that they're down there. It probably was. And now this one ran into the wall. Okay, I wish we had a bit more income. 3,000 gold doesn't feel like a lot if you want to still build a lot of stuff. Okay, I mean, this site seems somewhat populated. I'll put snipers on this site now again. It would announce the final wave. Yeah, that would be nice, yeah, to know. I feel like day 50 would be a good day for a final wave. But I'm kind of skeptical now that it is day 50. Just hoping it's not 100 days. Like, that's what I'm truly hoping. It's the final wave. It started 30 days ago. I mean, since day 10 it has been a wave every day, so in that sense. And it is getting bigger. Slowly. Like 30 day would be better lasted. Well, it really depends where you're making the map for though, right? I'd say this is a more of a beginner map. But it makes sense to not, you know, do it too fast. Again, there is a really rough version of this or similar version of this out there. I did hope this was a bit shorter, a bit higher difficulty, but I can't really blame a map that it's gonna make it easier from making it easier. Because the other one was really rough, is no pause to get everything built in time. You need more time so that Kensei will start building wasps.
Sniper is ready.
I mean, I could also build towers, I mean, which will also take workers, but maybe, like, instead of a row of stone towers, you could build, like, executors here or something. Because usually the problem with towers is that, well, they take too much space. I mean, the upkeep, I guess, is also an issue, which we don't really have gold for now. Let's put them here. I'm gonna put a wall here. So I want them on this side. And not down here. At least for now. Build this one next to you again. Sure, could do that. Actually, it fits here. Look at that. Fits nicely. I mean, I'm gonna complain about its upkeep now, but you build it. Hey, Ingo, how's it going? Oh yeah, I wanted to check if the second row here is actually shooting when they're walking there. I don't think so, but we shall see. Okay. Well, day 50 is past, so I guess the next big stop would be day 60. Maybe it's a 60-day map. I feel like it's gonna be an 80 or 100-day map now, though.
The dungeon
So,
awaits.
strap in. We're in for the long haul.
Kensei hype.
Hey, Raid HP. Thanks for the prime. I guess if you would build the unspeakable, probably need some energy. I mean, I guess I could destroy this, build a power plant here. Or, oh yeah, we still have the sawmills. We don't need to build energy there too. No, I'm okay. Still can't sit for too long, but I feel like it's a bit better than last week, so that is already something. Interesting, it's always the south side who doesn't want to walk right away, huh? So, I mean, we don't have any zombies walking right here, which I think would be the only place the snipers maybe in the second row would shoot, but... Well, there's some harpies there. No, sometimes the second row is shooting. Not often, but... Occasionally they're getting a shot at... Oh, I guess they're only... Maybe they're only shooting those though. I didn't see the infection going on. Okay, maybe the second row doesn't shoot.
Our buildings are being attacked. They are infecting our buildings.
Okay.
They are trying to break into the buildings.
To queue up the snipers whenever I just repaired stuff now. Use up the last of the food. I mean, I still could build farming here, I guess. I mean,
A horde of infected are on their way.
there's 2 farms and then probably some housing. This is only 4 food here, so not really that valuable. The only thing now, right now, I think is destroying the sawmills or extending the fishing outside, but it's already getting destroyed all the time where I have fishing, so... Right, there should be one more fishing here, or maybe it's just where I built the tower. And technically, these farms could be advanced farms too.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Well, look at all that food. Just gotta wait for the workers. Ooh, fully queued up soldier centers, look at that. Here, yeah. Well, I was thinking of building energy here for other buildings maybe, but right now it would be a farm spawn. And I guess I could build a farm here and then do housing here actually again. We're slowly gonna destroy these soldier centers too, right? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have built these farms down here. I'm gonna switch that to housing. Oh, I'm repairing this, so gotta stop for a second. Because otherwise it'll infinitely repair it while the spirit tries to kill it. That does not seem ideal. Okay.
At your service.
Economy is under attack.
Excuse me? Jolly good. Indeed. What can I do
Well, now I have more food than workers, for now at least. I regret building that fishing out there, but I kinda need it now. Would wasps kill those spitters fast enough so they don't even get shot at? Yeah, there's still the walls out there too. I guess I could also destroy for some gold. Not a lot, and also then the zombies don't randomly attack them all the time. Didn't understand what they were for, might as well get rid of it. Wasps couldn't target spitters over giants though. Well, if they attack the closest, usually the spitters are the ones that run closer. But yeah, if it's completely full, then no, they won't. That is true. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I'm still hoping we don't have to go that way, but I'm getting close with my stone towers here too. But again, my income is dropping so much. Like even these last few buildings here take forever. Which is again why we should have built these stone towers first and then gotten all the snipers, but well, I didn't know. This would take a lot longer than expected. Okay. I don't know when the final wave is. We have the same amount of knowledge. The comments of the Steam page creator says final day is 82. Oh, well. I mean, at least it's not 100, so that's good. I was fearing it would be up there now. After it wasn't the initial early ones I thought it would be. You'd always get up, stretch and walk away for like 5 days. Let some gold accumulate. That's true. I mean, I'm stretching a bit already, but I haven't stood up yet. I mean, it does feel like a 80-day map now. Kinda makes sense. Hey you, Uluska? Welcome, welcome. I mean, the waves are getting bigger, just not as much as I may have hoped. Oh, gotta repair some fishing again, so I can build those snipers. What's for lunch? Final wave is triggered after 40 wasps are built. So we just shouldn't build 40 wasps, is what you're saying. Got it. Got it. was so close to getting pizza today. Probably some cereal on toast. That sounds more like breakfast, but enjoy. Then again, advantage of being an adult, you can eat whatever you want at whatever time. Do you like your new pizza? Depends. Do you like mushrooms, ham, salami? Sometimes I go for the kebab version. Do like a calzone. And occasionally I do indulge in the Hawaii version as well. Or Hawaiian, or pineapple pizza, I guess, depending where you come from. Whatever you call it. Tuna and onion is also good. I'm not a tuna fan. And I guess onion is okay, but I wouldn't pick it myself. Like, if it's on there, it's okay, but... Breakfast is my favorite meal. I usually make a smoothie for breakfast, so I have the other good stuff for lunch. That's not a bad choice. I mean, smoothie is pretty nice to start with. I'll give you that. There it is. He's a pineapple and pizza fan. He can't be trusted. I mean, should have known that all along. Never trust a Kensei. Chicken, hot pepper, and feta. That I would give a try. That does sound nice. Ooh, quattro formaggi can also be pretty nice. Oh. Yeah, I take that sometimes too.
A timely reappearance.
I don't know why people make such a big deal about pineapple on pizza. Either way, if you like it or not, but sure. Sure. It's the best thing ever. Depending on who you are. Hey Alex, thank you for the 30 months. 1800% is giving me fits, the mutants out of the beauty. Yeah, it's the mutants on 1800% is just rough, man. Just the amount in general makes it so easy to lose at any time. It seems to be 80 days map, if one of the comments was correct. We're building the last few snipers too, so yeah. Okay, well we have 2 workers left after this. I mean, I guess if I destroy some of the soldier centers, we get a few more workers, but... We found a pretty good balance of food and workers on this map now. You know if TabSat affects campaign maps. So again, I haven't used TabSat, but we had... well, Korn has been using it a lot. He provided me with the maps, and he said no, it didn't work. But I had someone post in my Discord who was playing with modding the game and had... I think he said he found a way to mod campaign maps a bit, so I might do soon a modded campaign run with buffed zombies. Yeah, I probably should have gotten TabSat and used it myself a while ago, but you know, lazy me didn't do it. And then Korn sorted out a bunch of challenges. Initially with TabSat, and then he just started making maps in the editor too. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to doing a campaign thing. That should be pretty fun. Someone's also told us that there were OP Thanatos that were so secret, no one trusted you. Well, I didn't believe that one. I do believe the 80 days or 82 days being win condition or final wave. One of the two. Okay, I guess we're done here. So, everyone avert their eyes. Avert your eyes. Something to give the soldiers a challenge. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the normal missions, well, most of the normal missions in the campaign. I'll probably just do lowest difficulty for Hero and Swarm missions again, because I don't care about them. Need some bobs. Well, they take food and workers too, though.
They are infecting our buildings. Our buildings are being attacked.
I mean, now I could technically build food or something here too. We'll build some energy.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
How much do they cost? 120, okay. They cost way too much iron. Already out of iron. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're getting energy. We'll build more energy here if we ever get to that point.
The infection is spreading across the globe.
Probably not gonna rebuild these stone towers for now. It's gonna be too expensive to rebuild them all the time. That was just long-term defense.
They are trying to break through. Our buildings are being attacked. Our colony is succumbing to infection.
They are infecting my executor though. Hey YouTube, we finally got wasps. Maybe I shouldn't upload this one. What's the title gonna be? I finally found a use for wasps. Or wasps are still terrible. Holy looping music. Yeah, I muted it, but way too late, so... I mean, I guess it could have gotten even worse, but... Yeah. You do have upkeep though, right? True, yeah. Which I guess means we can only have limited wasps too. I like how it says provide salary too, like it, if it would be a positive thing for us. Wasps were always great, you all were just poor. Yeah. I disagree. Had way too much iron, so I built useless ones. Even if I have too much iron. I'd rather get snipers, but we don't have food or workers. I mean, we can build food right now, but then we don't have workers. Okay, this might be the first time they run along my wasp line here. Are there any spitters in there? Yeah, there are some. So we can see if the spitters take care of... the wasp take care of the spitters before it become an issue. To be fair, if they damage like a heartbeat just a bit, then the snipers can kill them in one shot afterwards, which is kind of nice.
They are trying to break into the
Yeah,
buildings.
I mean, helps a bit, but
Their colony is succumbing to the infection.
fishing kind of means they attack my wasps a bit, and then we have repair the wasp, which is not really cheap. Do they ever run along here, actually? Feels like not really. Maybe I should build the wasps more. Well, I don't want to build them here. I guess we could build some here, but they die fast. Interesting that the giants are always taking the outside path. It'd be a lot nicer if they were inside, because those are the ones we really want to kill. I mean, the waves have gotten bigger, but not as much as I thought it would. Well, I thought the wave map was shorter, so... yeah. But never working at fishing hut? No, it's not a good job. It's... even if you're not working when it gets infected, like... always come back to a destroyed building. I mean, technically, we could build even further back wasps and they still would hit the path. But I'll build the outside ones first. They can reach a bit further. Is there any use for the battle music? I don't think so. I mean, since we're getting waves all the time, but again, I muted music already. It's just... it doesn't really help anymore for music that's already ongoing. Which is another issue with the game. I guess the waves here walk up here and then along here, the waves here along here. So nothing really walks along these paths down here and here, so I really shouldn't have built the wasps here. Just kind of makes sense to, you know, build around the circle.
Colony is under attack.
Yeah, it's one of the issues with the, like, it disables maybe one of the loop musics, but the other ones still stay. And then new music doesn't get added. So if you do it in time, you only have like 0 or none wave musics. If you do it too late like me, you have multiple ones. I mean, I could mute the music, yeah, for OBS or for me. But then you mute everything of the game, right? Not just the music. I don't know if I mute the game music in-game, if that works. I never tried that. I guess I'll start building the wasp along here. Maybe at least until here it seems like that's still safe. Fish. I mean, the giants are getting further in here. Like, I haven't rebuilt, right? And they're getting further and further now. But the waves are definitely getting stronger. Okay, hobbies are getting until here, so yeah. We'll build wasp until just after this. Maybe. Okay, I definitely need less energy than I thought. I just don't have enough gold. Like, those power plants are lasting for a while now. Okay, we're nearly there, I think. Oh. Guess if I don't repair my food, we have extra upkeep costs. So. Should repair that. I mean, they're taking out some of the harpies there, to be fair. And then they do get kind of murdered by the spitters. But yeah, I definitely want them on close target. Like, that's the most likely way for them to kill the spitters. I actually don't know the damage numbers of wasps, to be honest. The biggest problem is they just cost too much for what they do for a stationary defense building. It's just a bit much iron. I mean, even the gold cost isn't really cheap, but the iron is just ridiculous. Only ever used during final wave to spam out. Yeah, they could be nice as a quick response for defenses, or like defending a Tesla tower or something while you expand. It just were cheaper. Or to fill holes in your walls or something. I mean, you can cheese harpy waves again with them if you want to, but if you have a place like this and then could fill it with wasps or something, it could be nice if they, just were cheaper. Hey, Chrismo. Yeah, 10 iron is way too much. Like 1 or 2 maybe. And I probably still would reduce the gold cost as well. But I'd have to test them more to say that. Something about that. Like a stationary defense should be cheaper or better than a unit. But I'd rather, for this cost, I'd rather build a sniper. Basically. And then you have a mobile thing going on. I mean, semi-mobile. I mean, snipers are pretty slow, but still somewhat. Okay, things are escalating actually. These wasps are not gonna live. That's also a lot of spitters actually shooting over. Ooh. Ooh, now we can check. Now the second row would sometimes... Are they shooting sometimes? Or are they just killing the infected? No, they are actually shooting sometimes, not only killing infected stuff. Neat. Was 20 damage, attack speed 3, range 6. Okay, so they shoot a bit faster than soldiers but deal less damage. Which I guess in DPS, I don't know if it's a lot different then. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty similar. You put your titans near the entrance to kill the spitters before they kill your snipers. Yeah, the thought was the snipers can take out the big stuff like the giants because they're high target priority, and then the Titans take out the smaller stuff down here. But yeah, with the spitters shooting there, I probably should have had some Titans up there. Probably. I just didn't want the Titans shooting stuff in the back here that's not in the small path already. So they should be probably somewhere here. But then I'd have to move all these snipers out and the Titans in, which is a hassle to do, so we're not doing that. Pathfinding isn't that good. One is about as good as 2 vet soldiers. That's that true? Aren't veteran soldiers like, I want to say 26 damage and 2 attacks per second? Maybe more than 2 attacks. It would be, I think it's more than 2 attacks per second for soldiers. It would be like 60 to 70 damage. DPS, and Wasp has attack speed of 320 damage, so that's 60, so like that would be just 1 veteran soldier. So 1 Wasp is equivalent to a veteran soldier. Unless I misremember stats or my math is off, which, you know, impossible, obviously. I don't know how much voice a Wasp makes, so maybe they're better in voice. No, I feel like they're quieter than a soldier, but I'm not sure about that. Again, I have not enough experience with Wasps. Mostly because they're just not good enough to play around with.
Our colony is succumbing to the infection.
Do we know the noise of Wasps? Does anyone know? And soldiers is 3. With, okay, it's 2.5 attack speed for veterans. So that would be 7.5 noise per second. We're getting pretty far now. I haven't played D4 since season 1, have you Kensei? Or are you going to try the new season? I think I started once on season 2. Or was it season 1? No, I think season 1 I started 1 character until like level 15 and then was like, it's not different enough, so I'm not gonna do it. So no, I haven't really. It's just, I don't know. It's just not as good as I hoped. I'm actually waiting for Last Epoch release. Have you played that one? I've played the early access once. And I thought, okay, now I'm gonna wait until early full release, which I think is next month sometime. So I'm gonna play it. I don't know yet if I'm gonna stream it a bit. Streamed it once. Want better items before I play again? Yeah, I don't enjoy the loot. Like, it's not just better items, I just don't enjoy the filtering or picking up items in Diablo 4. It's like, you do a run of a map and then I tread looking through my my gear, looking for upgrades, because it all sounds the same. So it either needs like be done better those items or needs a loot filter or something. Three minutes until season 3. Giving it a chance again since I quit before season. I was thinking I'm gonna try it again. I'm probably gonna try it again in a year or when the first expansion comes out or something. Kinda hoping I can get the expansion for free as a streamer. That's how I got the game. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I would have gotten it to begin with. So, hoping for streamer privilege. Wiki says the noise for Wasp is question mark. Oh, I don't know if I still have the Chaps document. I think it was from Chaps, the document with all the noise stats. Might be in there. Just too much trash. Yeah. Like too many weird effects too, and it's hard to look through. And again, I feel like I kind of was unlucky with fighting legendaries too, so I couldn't do the builds I wanted to in Diablo 4, so... I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of the skill tree to begin with. I feel like it's like lacking depth completely. I will give it that, I did have fun playing through the story, yeah. I enjoyed the game until I finished the campaign, and then after that a couple of hours, and then it fell off the more I played it. Like I still had some fun with it for a while and trying some different builds and classes, but like the writing was on the wall. I think the Paragon system seemed kind of neat too, but it wasn't enough to keep me in there. Yeah, I should repair things again. But yeah, I think we'll take a look at Last Epoch. I think you might enjoy it too. I don't know how the end game is, so to be fair, I hope, like, it was a bit too easy and I never got to the real end game. So I don't know how there it is, but it was really nice up until then, and they had a super simple loot filter that you don't need to online search for. Like, I mean, you can find, I guess, people making loot filters probably, but like, it's, if you invest 5 minutes, you understand it, and then you can just easily set up your own filter within minutes. Like, it's literally that, like, if you would take Diablo, it'd be like, don't show me white items, and then don't show me blue items, and then only show me items that have crit damage, crit chance, and whatever. Or have at least one of those, or at least two of those, and so it was really nice. Where I felt like even a casual can actually use it. You pop in when you play Last Epoch. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna probably wait until full release and then play it again. I'll have to see if I stream it or just play it for myself. But I tried a few classes and I enjoyed them all. Especially the skill system I liked a lot more. Like, you have like a main skill tree, I want to say, where you can unlock skills and buff like your general character, and then each skill has like a skill tree for itself, where you can like make its area bigger or swap it from frost damage to fire damage, or have it proc other skills and stuff. I think that's really well made. Like, it might be the best skill tree system in the RPGs I've had so far. For me personally, like, I enjoyed it the most in that regard. Any interest in the Palworld hype? It looks pretty fun, Palworld. But I think it would mostly be fun to play with someone. So currently I have no plans for playing it. And I think it might also... I haven't seen many bugs when I watched other people's play it, so it seemed to be okay-ish, but it might also need a bit more time. Are you gonna find the perfect monarch if you block out white items? Yeah, that's the nice thing. Like, you can say block all white items, and then you can make a rule that's higher than that and say, if it is a monarch with exactly those stats, show it. So you can make, basically, you can make exception, and the filter goes through your list basically, and it's like, show all monarchs is the highest filter level, right? So it'll always show those then. But then the next level is hide all white items. And it's like, okay, and everything that's not a monarch, because we already dealt with that, is not then gonna be hidden. Which is really nice because there's a lot of things where I'm like, hide that. Was that the final wave or is this the final wave now? That was the final wave already. That was kinda... I expected more for the final wave. I was just talking about another game and the final wave happened.